retard, retard, retard.
So, welcome back. Thank you, Yoda. Yeah, Yoda, I just saw that as well. I guess the title's a bit too long, that's why. So, we're currently loading in. Let me just do the flight planning. Oh, hang on. Something I need to do. We are called Southwest. Southwest, right? So Southwest 6079. And we've got about 156 passengers, a little bit freight. Generate. Sim Caesar again here on YouTube now.
YouTube channel subscriber experience. Could new subscribers please make their way to the first class cabin where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
Sim Caesar, thank you so much for 9 months here on YouTube. Thank you so much, my friend. Oh, the call sign is wrong. What's happening? Why is the call sign wrong? It is SWA, isn't it? 6079. There we go. Fly now. Right, that worked. Cool. World map. Now I need to do that. Cool. Alrighty, so we want to go with aircraft selection airliners. I'm going to choose the 737-800, which is here. Now, a really cool livery, of course. We have to take that one. Now we're going to Alberquerque. We've been here before. Thank you so much, Sim Caesar. Guys, big shout out to Sim Caesar. If you do not know him yet, which I would not understand because he's a wonderful, wonderful person and a great streamer, make sure check out his channel on YouTube. Oh, sorry, on Twitch. Man, I'm getting confused now. On Twitch. There's a shout out. Yoda, thank you so much. So have I filed it? Yeah, flight plan is filed on PilotEdge. Keep your fingers crossed it works. Roadrunner 3 departure. That looks interesting. Right, so we are going to go live. Oh, hello, hello. What's the zoom? There we go. So there we go. So we're going to go with live time, live weather, everything live. Oh, it's cloudy, is it really? Oh, it is. Now look at that. Look at that livery. I'm sure you've seen it before, but I find that it's incredible. What a great livery. So that does not pop out here, does it? So let's go actions. Now ground service, for some reason it always spawns in with the stairs, and I want to have obviously jetway. Now GSX, let's see, come on, just for the memes, guys. I know I'm not getting tired of using those memes.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box Duo Channel experience. Could new subscribers please make their way to the first class cabin where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight infotainment will be served.
Infotainment.
Thank you.
I love that. Thank you so much to Swiss Tony. Thank you for 5 months here on Twitch. Right, let's go request refueling.
Refueling truck is on its way.
So do we have
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
all right. Let's operate the jetway. There we go. So door should be open already. No, it's not. Now the question is, does it happen automatically? target 155 passengers.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box
So,
Twitch
FMC
channel subscriber
request.
experience. Could new subscribers please make their way
Hey,
to the first class cabin?
Max, it's
where
always such a
complimentary
pleasure to
drinks,
see you.
snacks, and
You
premium
are
flight
so kind.
entertainment will be served. Thank you.
And faster than a gun, Yoda has already posted.
You are a legend, my friend. Great to see you.
Max, it's great to see you. I know you're super, super busy, and so I'm honored that you actually show up on my stream from time to time. That's really kind of you. Guys, a big shout out. I'm sure you all know Citation Max. He has an absolutely amazing YouTube channel. I'm not sure, do you still stream on Twitch, Max? I've not joined a stream of yours for a while, so apologies for that. But yeah, he's definitely active on YouTube. So make sure to check out that channel. Absolutely incredible. Real world flying in a Citation jet. Ah, okay, you're trying to get back to stream because you have internet issues. Okay, roger that. Hopefully soon. Fantastic. Max, otherwise, I hope you're feeling well.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box
I hope all is
Duo
good.
Channel experience.
And again, so thank you
Could
so much for tier 3.
Please make their way to the first
And at
class
60
cabin,
oh, sorry,
where
59 months
complimentary
here.
drinks, snacks, and premium flight infotainment will be served. Thank you.
And Two-Tone Murphy, also thank you so much for your subscription. Guys, can we have a shout out for Two-Tone Murphy? There it is. This time Mark has has pulled the trigger quicker. Two-Tone Murphy, thank you so much. That's really kind. And a big shout out to his channel on Twitch as well. That's really, really kind. Oh, Mark has woken up. Fantastic. That's good to hear. Right, where's my fuel truck then? He's not here yet. I can hear him. Now, the fuel, I'm not sure how that's going to work here in the...
Fuel truck is in position. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Oh, he's already put that in. Well, actually, the page here, but I have to put it in myself. So we want 7.2, 7,200 kilograms of fuel. Put that in there. I still don't quite understand how that is supposed to work with GSX. Kilograms. Look, Yoda.
Please
Look,
use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
I have. And then what? Yeah, refueling. What do I have to do now, Senshai? So data link doesn't work in here.
A gift
Oh my
from me
God.
to you.
Max!
Enjoy the
Please
gifted
use your
sub.
airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Max, thank you for gifting 10 subs. Good God. Big, huge round of applause. You are so kind. Everybody that's just been gifted from Max. So it's Pale Ale, Stormtalker, Helipilot, Moritu, Metal TV, Giftswerk, Real Dog Fan, Go Sammy, Vezak, and Compure. Please a huge, huge, huge thank you to Citation Max for gifting you those subs. That's
Please
really
use your
kind.
airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Oh no, so I can't refuel it in GSX. Oh no. Okay, I need to get rid of that. How do I... Aft loader. It's doing things here in the MCDU. Ground power, fuel truck request. Okay. Once again, thank you so much, Max. That's really kind.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired
Oh,
fuel
no.
quantity.
I'm starting to get a feeling that this is completely messed up again. Wow, it's ground services. Right, let's open left door. Ah, okay, so it's in GSX ground service menu.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Yeah, I'm trying. Let me do that then. Hang on. Next page. Oh, what? I have to put that in here. Ah, okay. So what I need to do. So I guess what I need to do is put in like fuel. So I put fuel. Hold on, fuel. Let's put 2,500 kilograms. in here, and then go return ground services.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Yes, let me do it, please, for crying out loud. So 7200 and fuel truck request. What? Oh, that's not GSX though, is it?
Pilot's boarding starting. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
It's both, okay. All right, I tell you what, let's get rid of GSX for now. PMDG GSX, yeah, exactly. It's probably not going to work, but who knows. Anyways, let's continue. So, sim brief.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired crew boarding starting.
Yeah, but I already have done that. That is strange. Okay, anyways, let's go init index. Let's go ident position init. That's done. So we're going from Albuquerque to Los Angeles. Now I'm eager to find out how that is working. So here I need to start PilotEdge client. Right, before I do though, I need to switch off my transponder.
Your crew has boarded. Passengers boarding starting.
Right, it's not fueling though, is it? Ground services. Oh, there we go, start. Cool. So we are called Southwest 6079. What's the Southwest call sign again? Is it Southwest? Southwest, thank you. Right. Now I need to set one more thing though. I need to set a push to talk button. Right, hang on. How to do this? Right. I just want to try something. Hold on. General options. Just go windowed for a short second here, because I do need to call up the PilotEdge window settings. There we go. Right. So push to talk. Okay, so that's set. Cool. That's done. So let's do the rest. Now I have an MCDU here where I can type in these things. So Southwest 6079 flight number, departure arrival. So let's listen to the, well, let's get the PilotEdge ATIS. So currently here in Albuquerque it's information Quebec. And we've got departing 03 and 08. So let's have a look. So for us, yeah, I guess 08 is the shortest taxi, really. 03 would be long taxi. Let's try to get 08 for departure. And we are expecting the Roadrunner. That took me a while to understand what that's supposed to mean. R, D, R, and R. But that's Roadrunner. How cool is that? So runway 8, it's going to be heading 079, 5,860 feet, and then direct Tyler, and then left direct to Roadrunner, and cross Roadrunner at or above 10,000, and top altitude is level 200. So let me dial that in already in here. Alright, that and that. So, departure 08 Roadrunner 3, and then we're going via, the flight plan says we're going further on towards Zoom. So that there, activate, execute. From Zulu Uniform November, it's going to be direct Hippie. Oh no, it's disregard. It's actually Juliet 6. Juliet 6 to Delta Romeo Kilo. And then it's going to be direct Hippie. I'm not sure. Max is still here. Max, have you been to Albuquerque in real life? And that's direct Gabble, and then the Hollywood one. You have? Wow. So cool airport, okay. But I mean, it's high altitude, isn't it? So I would expect it's a bit non-standard. Even the citation. So we finished fueling almost, not quite. It's still fueling there. Look at that. Right, Gabble, and then Hollywood 1. So departure arrival. Let me try to get my head around it. So we've got arrival in LA. Arriving 24 right, 25 left. So I do want to be positioned on the northern side in LA. So we definitely want to land on the northern runway. So airport info. So I'm pretty sure that Southwest is parked here. Yeah, hot and heavy, and the climb rate sucks. I can imagine that, yeah. And the speed's a lot higher than normal. So landing will be 24 right then in this case. So 24 right for landing. And the star is going to be the Hollywood 1. And then the approach ILS 24 right. There we go. So that's all set. Cool. Nice. So ILS 24 right with Hollywood 1.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black
And
Box
we are
Twitch
arriving.
channel subscriber experience.
Brenold, hey, wie geht's
Could
dir?
new subscribers
Yeah,
please
Brenold, you
make
can see
your
it's getting
way to
late
the
again
first
today.
class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks, and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
Hey Captain BB and chat. Already 63 months. Awesome. Thanks for all the amazing streams.
Thank you, Brenold, for the kind words. And thanks for your amazing support, Brenold, as always. I hope you had a great group flight. And yeah, if you're wondering, we had a bit of a demonstration discussion at the beginning of the stream regarding the behavior of the Phoenix right now, regarding the the crosswind behavior, because people are having issues. It's a big discussion going on, so it was interesting to cover that. So we're coming via Cebu. Yeah, Cebu it is. So Cebu, execute. Right. You flew from... go to map. You flew from... from Licco to Faro. Nice. So we are going that way, and so it's straight in. That looks alright. That looks like a closed mapped, closed routing to me. With all the restrictions. At the end, we'll check they're doing cruise flight. In case you're wondering, flight time is about an hour, what was it? An hour 35. So not too long, actually. Not too long. Altimeter is 3019. That seems to be correct. That looks fine. Let's put that back to map mode. That's borrowed inches mercury. That looks fine, fine, fine. Cool. So let's do some of the overhead panel stuff. APU start. And that's all fine. That's all fine. Seatbelts are on. Put the window heat on. Hey,
welcome aboard the Captain Black Box YouTube channel subscriber experience. Could new subscribers please make their way to the first class cabin where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
Guys, big shout out to Rentasat gifting, coming back with a 9 months resub here on YouTube. He writes how time flies by. It doesn't have much time to watch my streams. Thank you so much, Rentasat. Yeah, same to you. All the best. I hope everybody's well. I hope your family's well. And I tell you what, one day. So I'm not sure if you got the Challenger 650. Yeah, hopefully we can join in on a group flight at some point. All is fine. That's good to hear. I'm happy to hear that. So APU is now available. Let's get rid of that. Cool. Let's get rid of the fuel truck. So, fuel truck release. Detaching. What's the rest doing? Oh, look at that. That simulation, as honestly, some of that is not bad. It's just the pushbacks don't seem to work for some reason. I have not come across yet why it doesn't work. Let's get some air going here. Air conditioning on. Temperature currently 18 degrees. Not too bad. Not too bad. So we set 079 on the heading. There it is, 20,000. And so we've got the routing inserted. Zero fuel weight, I would expect. Although I need to set that myself, don't I? Let's release the ground power. And the kilograms, I think it was 1 ton of cargo. And Prius. So payload, I think we had about 150 something passengers. There we go. So zero fuel weight 60.2. I will take that. So 87% load level.
Refueling truck is on its way.
No, go away.
Please don't load aircraft.
No,
until the
go
fuel
away.
truck
Oh,
arrives
oh.
and asks to do it.
Sorry, let's end that. Right, let's restart Quattle. Oh, GSX. It's bad. I mean, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm just too dumb to use it properly, but I don't know. I just don't find GSX intuitive, to be honest. So payload, we've done that. So zero fuel weight, so it should be around 60 tons. That's fine. Reserve fuel. So the alternate fuel is 1.1. Final reserve 1.1. So 2.2 for Ontario is our final reserve fuel value. Cost index, it says on the flight plan. 5, pretty common value. We've got -6 knots. It's not that much headwind component, which is good. Cruise wind average, yeah, so 6 knots. So we do 335 at 28. 335 at 28. So there we go. Temperature up there is -49 degrees Celsius. Put that in there. What? Go that way. There we go. And for the performance, we'll calculate that with TopCat. TV Skylar, hey, how you doing? Could you do a quick spin around the scenery? Yeah, okay, yeah, we'll do that, of course, yeah. Hang on, give me a second. Just going to calculate quickly the performance, and then I'll show you the scenery. So 084 departure, let's update the weather. Takeoff weight is currently 67.4. And I don't know, I want to do a flaps 5 departure. Yeah, so we've got to do a takeoff 1. Takeoff flaps 5. So takeoff selected is 31. Do that there, and then the flaps 5 departure. That's the trim setting. The speeds 144, 144, and 147. That's exactly what TopCat has, so that seems to be fine. Yeah, I mean, we are high altitude, so it's not hot, but I guess it does make sense. 147. Cool. Right, so outside view, here we go. So that's the terminal building. And I assume, so TV Skylar, I assume you are familiar with this airport, maybe in real life as well. So it's an interesting airport, right? So it's a bit elevated, and the surroundings, yeah, we've got some terrain to the east. Yeah, that's the layout. You have honeycomb yolk? Yes, I do. So if you want to see it, here it is. So everything's set up for the yoke with the Boeing thrust levers, flap lever, etc., etc. Yeah, all set up. All right, Skylar, you happy with that, or you want to see something else? The cool thing is about the airport here, it has some really interesting approaches. So some very cool RNF approaches. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, nice. Got some other aircraft there. Cool. Yeah, pleasure. Alrighty. Let's pick up the clearance, shall we? So this is where it gets interesting. So Alberquerque clearance delivery is... We could do it 19.2. There we go. So 19... it's going to be a laugh. We're trying to get the frequencies correct. 19.2. There we go. Although let me just get pick up the ATIS so that we have a reference.
Zulu.
There we go.
Windcom. Visibility 10. 3,100 scattered. 3,700 scattered. Ceiling 8,000 broken. Temperature 18. Dew point 11. Altimeter 3019er. Arriving and departing runways 38. Visual approaches in use VFR departures, contact clearance delivery, advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Notice to airmen runway 1230 closed. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Quebec.
Is that all right? Is that from the...
Albuquerque International Airport.
Is that too loud now?
ATIS information, Quebec. 1952 Zulu. Windcom. Visibility 10. 3,100 scattered. 3,700 scattered. Ceiling 8,000 broken. Temperature 18. Dew point 11. Altimeter 3019er. Arriving and parting runways 38. Visual approaches in use VFR departures, contact clearance delivery, advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Notice to airmen runway 1230 closed. Read back all runway assignments and hold shorter.
Right, let's get pen and paper ready. So we are southwest. Oh, my pen is not working. Where's my pen? Trying to find a working pen. So 6079 6079. And we have información. AOG, absolutely. And we currently have information Quebec. Yeah. Alberquerque clearance, good afternoon. Southwest 6079, information Quebec, requesting clearance, please.
That was 6079 Albuquerque clearance, go to Los Angeles Airport. Roadrunner 3 departure, Zuni transition on this file. Climb via SID and squawk 5421.
Great to hear your voice. So Southwest 6079 is cleared to Los Angeles via the Roadrunner
BB
1 and then Zunis transition, climb by the SID and squawk 5421.
That was 6079, read back correct. Yeah, it's good to hear you too.
Fantastic. Marcus. Right, so Paul, thank you so much. What a great timing. Paul, thank you so much. That was a great timing. I literally heard 0 from the clearance. So, Roadrunner 1, with the Zuni transition. No, oh good, Paul Flies. I do enjoy that. Right, so climb by the SID. So we're going to climb 20,000. I'm just going to enter 079 in here. And there we go. So that's all done. Let's read a checklist, shall we? So let's find a checklist first of all. Come on, where's my checklist? 737. There we are. So, pre-flight checklist. Oxygen tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal auto. Window heat is on. Pressurization mode selector is auto. Flight instruments heading altimeter. Heading 016 altimeter 3019 5,320 feet checked. Parking brake. Oh, this is the thing. So I have to press pedals down fully. Come on. Hold on. Huh? Oh, something's wrong. Something's mapped to the parking brake, I think. Oh no, now I didn't press the pedals down enough. Okay, there we go. So now it's park brake is on or set, engine start levels cut off, and that's the pre-flight checklist completed. Let's do the rest. So let's close all the doors first of all. So ground services. Wheel chocks removed. Let's remove the jetway. Request release. Oh, because forward entry is still open, right? So let's go doors, close door. It's just blue. Hang on. How do I get rid of the... do I have to do that with GSX again? Oh, God. Oh, good Lord. Alright, so... let's try that again. GSX. Come on. Oh. There we go. Operate checkways. Perfect. That's working. Right, so for our pushback, unfortunately, we have to ask ground because we're going to have to push back onto the taxiway, right? No, GSX is a separate add-on. You have to buy that separately.
Monterey clearance, Bonanza 4317 Whiskey IFR, Napa Information Lima.
Ground American 995, Atis Whiskey Taxi.
Hey, Max!
4317 Whiskey, Monterey clearance, standby. American 995, Alberquerque ground, happy birthday. Runway 8, taxi to Alpha.
It's his birthday.
Alpha 8, American 995. Thanks, Marcus, I appreciate that.
Oh, happy birthday, Max.
I opened up the can of worms now. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, Max, happy birthday.
4317 Whiskey, Monterey clearance, cleared to Napa. Monterey 5 departure. Shui, then as
Oh, that's
filed.
brilliant. Max, happy birthday to you.
6,000. NorCal 121.3. Squawk 35.
Oh, I'm sure you're going to celebrate tonight.
Departure checks completed. Bypass
Bonanza 4317 Whiskey is cleared to the Napa Airport. Monterey 5 departure, Shui transition, then as filed.
119.
Maintain 6,000, 121.3, squawk 3533.
Number 17 Whiskey, you're back, correct?
Alberquerque ground southwest 6079, requesting push onto Alpha, please.
Southwest 6079 Albuquerque ground, squawk 5421, push to Alpha, approved.
Squawking 5421 and push to Alpha is approved. Southwest
Could new
6079.
subscribers please make their way to the first class cabin where complimentary drinks, snacks
Number 1
and
Lima from
premium
Oakland,
flight
altimeter
infotainment will be
3002.
served. Thank you.
221 Lima.
Right, there we go. So we should be squawking now. Oh, God. Shall we try again? Shall we try again to get it working? So we've learned we've got to do... What was it? Shift. Shift. There we go. Onto Alpha. And let's go to face... I guess this way. I think that will be a good... Does that make sense? It does, because that's runway 8. Yeah, that's full length. There's Max, I think. I think that's Max, right? Okay, so I hit enter, right, on the noon pad.
Exiting from editing mode. Please wait.
Release parking brake.
Oh, yes! Yes!
Commencing push.
So it's the...
All engines clear.
It's the
Starting
enter
wheels.
key on the noon pad, and you have to be in the outside view there. Ooh, here we go. Nice, it's working. So B4 start to the line. Fuel is
Monterey ground,
7,200 kilograms.
4317
Pumps
Whiskey,
on.
Del Monte Aviation, ready to
Patch
taxi, Information
signs
Lima.
on. MCP V2147 heading 079, 20,000 feet. Takeoff speeds V1
28 left, taxi Alpha 3002. We'll get
is
Mike
144
Bonanza.
VR 144 V2 147. C2 pre-flight is completed. Rudder aileron trim 0 and 3, and taxi and takeoff briefing is completed. I love it. That's so cool. Finally. Right, let's get the packs off. That is open. That sort of cross bleed valve is open. Engine to start. I don't know. It's mostly user error, but it's so difficult to get everything sorted out here. Right, so start. Fuel on. Got to light up, fuel flow, EGT.
American 3456 to 70 Hawk 7 arrival, Seattle landing south, altimeter 3006.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start.
So waiting for start to cut out now. There it is. Engine 1 start. So looking for 23, 24%. Here it comes, fuel on. And again, we look for
Unlocking gear.
fuel flow, EGT rise, all there.
Contact disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
What is that?
Right is clear.
Oh, there we go. Just disappeared. Lee, willkommen zurück. Wie geht's dir? So starters off, that's off. So let's do the after start flows then. Generator on bus. Probe heat on, that's all fine. APU bleed off. Left pack on. Cross bleed auto. Right pack on. That is there. Let's put this to continuous. APU off. Oh, electric. Oh, hang on. What's happening there? There we go. So flaps are coming to 5. That's 5, isn't it? And we do a flight control check. So let's make sure that everything's clear. Rudder's working as well.
Number 1, Lima uniform, contact NorCal approach 134.5.
134.5, Lima uniform.
Yeah, now it's 5. So, before taxi checklist, generators are on, probe heat on, anti-ice not required, isolation valve auto, engine start switches continuous, record checked, auto brake RTO, engine start levels ID 10, flaps, welcome later, flight controls checked, and ground equipment is clear. So I'm going to check the latest ATIS. Because I know that when you request taxi, you are supposed to let the controller know which info you have. So Romeo now. Altimeter 3016 still. Actually, no, so 3016 has changed a bit. Alberquerque ground, southwest 6079, taxi with Romeo.
Delta 6079, Albuquerque ground, runway 8, taxi via Alpha.
Via 8, runway 8. Via Alpha, runway 8, southwest 6079. Right. Brakes off.
Monterey Tower, Bonanza 4317 Whiskey, holding short 28 left, ready for departure.
Denver 4317 Whiskey, Monterey Tower, wind 300 at 9er, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff,
Brake
3
check.
left,
Brakes are
Bonanza 17
working. B4, takeoff checklist. Flaps 5, green light.
American 995,
Stabilizer.
departure runway 8. American 995, Albuquerque Tower, runway 8, cleared for takeoff,
So that's
wind 1308.
5.5.
Clear for takeoff, runway 8, American 995.
5.5 set. Oh, that is Max. Max, that's an honor. It's his birthday. He's flying along. That is just so cool. What a cool gentleman. I was going to say cool dude. That's what you say in the US, right? Cool dude. He really is. So let's go ahead and look for the tower frequency. Tower is 20.3. Let's watch him depart. There he goes. Have a good flight, Max. Wow, that's a long takeoff run. Look at that. He's still not airborne. Blimey. Now he's airborne. Wow, that's a long takeoff run. So 20 point...
17 Whiskey, contact NorCal departure.
Over to departure, Bonanza 17 Whiskey.
20.3. And then I have to get my own departure frequency from the chart.
American 995, contact departure.
Departure American 995, we'll see you.
So it says...
NorCal departure, Bonanza 4317 Whiskey,
Alberquerque departure.
1,100, climbing 6,000, Monterey 5, departure.
North of Victor 12.
NorCal departure, radar contact.
Alberquerque departure American 995, 7,200, climbing via the SID.
American 995, Albuquerque departure, thank you, radar contact.
So let's find that. So where's the... I guess 27.4, right? I would expect so. 27.4. Yeah, we are north of that, so... Good, so that's pre-selected. So again, we're going to go and follow the departure route. Initially,
November 1 Lima uniform, thanks. Contact tower 118.3, we'll see ya.
860 feet, then direct to Tyler, 230 knots. And then we go direct to Roadrunner at above 10,000. And then from Roadrunner, maintain level 200. Expect flight planned out of 10 minutes after departure. Cool.
November 751
After
Lima
takeoff
uniform,
is
Oakland
later.
tower, straight in
That's
runway
all done.
28 right, cleared to land, wind 280 at 9er.
Straight in 28 right, clear land on Lima uniform.
Albuquerque Tower, good afternoon. Southwest 6079, holding short 8, ready for departure.
Southwest 6079, Albuquerque Tower, runway 8, cleared for takeoff, wind 130 at 8.
Runway 8, cleared for takeoff, Southwest 6079. Approach sector is clear. Let me go put this 2 strobes on. Wow, those click spots, they are so tough to hit. Let's go elapsed time. Make sure we have the right runway. 08 is confirmed. Do we want the head-up guidance system? Yeah, why not? Come on. There we go. Are we ready? Be ready, right? Auto thrust on. We are ready and hit it. Take off. We got N1. Heading select Toga. Airspeed is alive. 80 knots checked. Thrust hold. Here the rudder is sensitive as well. It's not just in the Phoenix, it's really sensitive.
E1.
E1.
Rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. So I'm aiming for that circle. Now we're climbing. That is cheating? No, it's not. Don't be mean. Right, I'm exhausted.
Target 3456, thanks.
Autopilot 1. So we got N1, LNAV, VNAV speed. at that. Flaps 1. That goes to neutral. That goes to off. Lazy pilot. Yes, I admit I am. But I've got an excuse. I want to show you guys the lovely, lovely scenery. So 230 knots maximum. We can do that in clean.
79, contact departure.
Departure Southwest 6079. Thank you.
Number 642 Papa Whiskey 2.
Right, flaps up.
On request. Standby.
Let's hope that's the right frequency. Flaps are up. Alberquerque departure, good afternoon. Southwest 6079, we're passing 8,200 on the Roadrunner 1.
Number 64, correction, Southwest 6079, Albuquerque departure, thank you, radar contact.
There we go, so just continue now as cleared.
Number 642 Papa Whiskey, Tucson.
So 10,000 above, that's pretty tough to meet.
Departure, Phoenix transition, join Victor 105. Drake, VOR.
Hey, Ice Cube, how you doing?
Climb and maintain 16,000. Departure on 125.1.
Oh, we forgot a couple of things, haven't we? Radar, not really required, but traffic, obviously.
Whiskey, clear to the Prescott Airport via the 278 departure. Prescott, transition, Victor 105. Drake, then direct, climbing maintain 16,000, departure 125.1.
Nice.
Squawk 4554.
Number 2 Papa Whiskey on the 228 departure, it's the Phoenix transition to join Victor 105.
Cool.
Read back correct.
Already up past 10,000 feet now. I'm going to leave the lights on until we hit 15,000. No need
American
for
995, contact
17 degrees, so no need for engine LTIs. So that's all good.
746, American 995.
Oh, lovely.
American 995, Albuquerque Center, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Good. After takeoff checklist, engine
American
bleeds.
3456, contact Seattle
On.
Center 126.6.
Pax. Auto. Landing gear up and off. Flaps up, lights out. After takeoff checklist completed.
American 995, affirmative. Climb and maintain flight level 300.
So we are now coming to
November 1 Lima uniform, right turn Juliet. Join,
Roadrunner,
Juliet all the way
then
to Delta,
Speedy, Speedy 12,000 or above to 80 at room. Disregard. So there we go. Over to Speedy, 12,000 above, no problem whatsoever, and from there.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box YouTube
Hey, Plane
channel
Compiler, how you
subscriber
doing?
Experience. Could new subscribers please make
American
their way to the first class
3456,
cabin where complimentary
Delta
drinks, snacks
3006.
and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you. Good night. Black
Yoda,
Box.
take care. Good night to you. Thanks for hanging out. Have a great day. Brain Compiler, thank you for 9 months. Hope you're doing well, Brain Compiler. Thank you for support. Wow. That is quite
American
clever.
995, no problem. Let me know when you're
Good
back.
night. Black Box.
NB50.
6079, contact Albuquerque Center 134.6.
134.6 confirm for Southwest 6079.
Southwest 6079, affirmative 134.6.
Thank you much. 134.6. Right, yeah, that middle part was cut out. I did not hear that. So 134.6. V55, thank you so much. Welcome. Or good night. I'm not sure if you're leaving or you're coming. Albuquerque, good afternoon. Southwest 6079. We're passing 17,800, climbing via the Roadrunner 1. Oh, Roadrunner 3, sorry.
No problem. Southwest 6079 Albuquerque Center. Climb and maintain flight level 340.
Climb maintain level 340, Southwest 6079.
November 1, Lima. It looks like you're cruising down Charlie.
So,
fine.
standard
Charlie,
18.7. Check 3 times. Up 340 as filed. Ah, yeah, data to get the estimates. Roger. There we go. Yeah, so Voyager, unfortunately, I have reserved duty from Thursday onwards. I do not know exactly when the next stream is, so it's going to be a short notice. But should I be home on Thursday and not have to go to work on Friday morning, then I will probably stream on Thursday. But yeah, I'm going to have to announce that on Discord for that. Hey, Captain Danny, doing well. How are you doing? Thanks for hopping in. Remember, right at the beginning of the stream, we talked about crosswind landings, crosswind issues, control issues with the latest updates.
642 Papa Whiskey, Tucson ground.
What I can say is that, contrary to the Phoenix, the liftoff here was actually quite nice. So there was no issues. It didn't feel weird with the roll axis here in the PMDG, but maybe that was because we didn't have much crosswind. I don't know. Good night, Voyager. Mach's gut. Bleib gesund. Captain Danny, you're doing well. That's good to hear. Thank you so much. Yeah, so hand flying the PMDG was a bit easier, I think, compared to earlier with the Phoenix. Yeah, and crosswind landings here, guys, is a bit different compared to the Airbus 320. So here we can actually do cross control. So that means we can actually, I'll show you what I mean. So we can actually go and do this and hold, let's say the wind is from the left.
Oakland Center, Skyhawk 4.
So we can actually press right rudder. I'm not doing that now, but we can press right rudder and just add a bit of aileron input and trying to balance that out. Trying to find a sweet spot so that the aircraft remains a little bit left wing down if the wind is from the left, and then add a bit of right rudder to align ourselves, so decrab the aircraft so that the nose of the heading of the aircraft is in line with the runway tracks. So a bit different compared to the Airbus. In the Airbus, it's just short inputs with the stick and then back to neutral position, because of the fact that you're putting in a roll rate demand when you do that, and so it's a bit different. But I tell you what, after landing, I mean, depending on how many people are still willing to watch later on, I may do a couple of crosswind landings in the PMDG 737 here to get a comparison on the behavior. And nonetheless, I do not expect it to be any different with regards to the gust behavior. So the gust behavior, the way it influences the speed, the actual airspeed, is just, again, too exaggerated. It's not as it is in real life. Hey, ATC Sweet, how you doing? Nice to see you. Greetings to Gothenburg. Nice to see you. What happened to my views regarding is it showcase? Yeah, there we go.
3456, contact Seattle approach 125.6.
Over to approach on 125.6, American 3456.
Ah, there we go. heard a switch go somewhere. I do not know what happened. Let's hope I didn't accidentally map something on my
American
controller.
3456, Seattle approach, advise with ATIS, expect vectors,
Swiss
silence, terminal
Tony,
16 approach.
I don't know. Apparently not, no. So I don't have these views set up. Oh, you're right. Autopilot's tripped. Yeah. So I don't know why the autopilot tripped off actually.
What would you like? I would prefer to get you on the left side to prevent a runway crossing if you could take it, but if you need the center, I can get it on you.
That's fine though. I've got that view set up now, so we can do that. Oh, little rainbow. How's that? Cool.
Roger.
No, good catch, Bruno. I heard something, but I didn't hear a whaler, so there was no warning that the autopilot tripped.
Number 642 Papa Whiskey.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, Sapphire. That could also be the case. Yeah.
For takeoff. Wind 110.
Yeah, we still have the issue sometimes that the wind direction changes suddenly.
Number 17 Whiskey, correction 43.
So you have like 50 knots of change of wind, and that
Contact
can trip the autopilot.
135.1.
That is true. So 23:03 is our estimated landing time. That is actually an hour 20 away, roughly an hour 20. GG.
Band 4317 Whiskey NorCal approach San Francisco, altimeter 3001.
Oh, sorry, didn't want to show that. Actually, since we got someone from Gothenburg here, I can show you a video from. Hold on.
100 above.
Not that one. I showed that before. From Gothenburg, arrival. Let's see that.
Minimum 200.
There we go. All right. Enjoy. Yeah, essentially, I think so too. If the autopilot disconnects, there should be a whaler, no matter what the reason was for that. So here the aircraft, we're here in Gothenburg. It's we're northwest of the airfield. So just now on the arrival routing, descending and intercepting the ILS 21.
2,500.
It's always beautiful to approach Gothenburg, all little lakes and woodlands, really nice. One thousand. Hundred above, 400, 300, minimum 200, 100, 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 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 5.
About 300 feet height, just a small downdraft.
So they actually missed my landing there. Did I slam it or was it alright? I hope it was alright. I hope I didn't mess it up. Air off Flyer, hello to you. Welcome. Thanks for joining. And Quas, hello to you. Good evening. Right, there we go. So normal high-speed taxi off.
Ja, schon gemacht. Ja, du hast kurz vom Pferd nochmal einen auf die Nase gekriegt. Da waren nochmal so 10 Knoten plötzlich. Ja, ich hab, ich dachte, ich fliege nah am Boden dran, aber ich glaube, da war nicht vor. Nee, ich hoffe, du hast noch ein bisschen Headwind bekommen plötzlich.
Hey, we were taxiing back.
So, okay, angelupft so ein bisschen. Da hast du wahrscheinlich den mit auf den Break gemacht.
134.32 Southwest 6079. Nice landing, but that was the previous video where we saw the hand in the picture.
Einer der wenigen Airports, wo man Cut 2 fliegt.
Oh, you mean the landing in? I can show you that as well. That was a landing in I'll show you the full video. That was the landing in Edinburgh. Good night to Zephyr Wave. Take care. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'm not sure how we were there with the manual flight, to be honest. Alberquerque, good afternoon. Southwest 6079, level 340. Magenta Dagger, well, it's similar to a conventional aircraft, so you, at about 30 feet above the ground, you start to decrab the aircraft. So it's a very kind of smooth round out, so smooth rudder input, trying to align the heading of the aircraft with the rudder, with the runway track. However, with the side stick, you do little inputs. So trying to get a little bit low wing, maybe 3 degrees low wing into the wind. But you need to make sure that you don't keep the stick at a left or right input all the time, because of course the aircraft continues to roll. And you can see when it's windy, there's a lot more inputs into the stick. Normally, when the wind is not that strong or that gusty, then you don't do many inputs into the flight stick. The aircraft, the Airbus is augmented, meaning it will just continue, on its current G load and on the roll rate 0. Any disturbance will be counteracted by the flight control computers automatically. So there's not much really you need to input. It's just small corrections, but of course, if it's really gusty and windy, the flight control computers are, not that quick in responding. So you do have to input a bit more.
100 above, 300.
But you can see I'm not really hectic with the inputs. It's more a deliberate left or right input. I just keep the stick in that position until the aircraft responds, and I'm happy with where it goes.
50, 40.
Here
30,
comes the round out, so
20. Retard.
Decrabbing the aircraft, and then small left stick inputs, and then touchdown. Right, I've got another lovely one. Yeah, wind came from the left, Ronald, yeah, correct. I got one lovely Dublin 28 left approach, just found it here. Yeah, 28 right. It wasn't open for us last week, so it's just departures right now, I think. But yeah, we didn't get it, so. No, so Dagger, it's always smooth control inputs. We never try to do hectic inputs into the flight controls. So it's a nice coordinated movement of the rudder pedals and stick inputs, and then yeah, just a little bit back pressure, you know, trying to see how the aircraft reacts, but never go like, you know, full, unless you need to, for whatever reason, you will not, you know, yank the stick full back or push it full forward. So you can see here there's little wind, right? It's really smooth, lovely kind of evening sunset atmosphere. Really nice. Yeah, Brendel, that's the thing. So if you do, you know, we see that in some videos, right, where the pilot does really quick left and right control inputs. Yeah, of course, before the flight control computers react and actually are able to move the control surfaces, and you already yank the stick to the other side, of course nothing happens. So I demonstrated that some time ago. Yeah, there's no point in doing that. So that's why I always say, you know, make a smooth, deliberate input, but don't go crazy with that stick. Yeah, welcome, Dagger. Kartowski can always ask in German. If you don't mind me answering in English, that's all fine.
400. 100 above. 300. Minimum 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, retard, retard.
Hey Nico, I'm glad you enjoyed the videos. I think that was the first officer. That wasn't my landing, I think. I think that one was... I didn't hear the call out, so now I did have a video. I don't know where it is. I did have a video. landing in a night landing in I think it was Tallinn, I think it was. Yeah, Captain Delta, all the videos I show here are my videos, my recordings. Right, let me see if I find it somewhere. So that would be Echo. Let me see. Tallinn. Right, I found it. Hang on, let me just copy that over. Because that was quite impressive. That was, I remember that, you know, it's so weird. So even though I've done thousands of flights, but that was a landing I do remember really well because it was at the end of a really long day. It was like I don't know, really, really late because of weather, etc., etc. And that was a really challenging approach. Let me just find it. Captain Delta, I got a question. So what path did you take to become an airline pilot? What path did you through? Okay. No, so Germany, so Captain Delta, I'm actually quite old. I don't sound old, but I'm actually, in 2 weeks' time, I'm going to be 53 years old. So I started training in 1990. So that's the time when we didn't have cell phones, really. So it's a long time ago. I started training, and I actually got in with a big airline and got an ab initio training. Now I did do glider flying before I joined the training, but I had no experience on props or jets. So I did ab initio training 2.5 years. Then I was out of work for 2.5 years after that. And then 1995, I got a contract with that airline that I trained with. And then from then onwards, I stuck with the airline because it has offered great career options. 737, 747, back to 737 as a captain, and then captain A320. And now I'm waiting for the upgrade either for the 787, 777, or the 747. So yeah, I'm blessed in that regard. Yeah. Okay, so which flight situation do you dislike most for landing? Into the sunlight, Brenold. So whenever you have like early morning and you fly, into the sun, I really dislike that. It's really annoying. You just get blinded, and it's tough to see. Okay, so normally during landing you have pressure on your ears. Do you get used to that after years? Yeah, okay, so Katowski is asking whether or not the pressure you feel on your ears, if that's still there when you've been flying for a long time. It gets, at least for me, it has gotten better over time. But of course, if you have issues like a cold or something, then you would definitely feel the pressure on your ears. So that's why definitely you should never ever fly when you have a cold and you feel your ears actually clogging up. But yeah, it gets better with time, I would say. Yeah. So right now, I rarely have issues with that, with the pressure equalization. And that's something you have to demonstrate in your medical every year. So you need to, show and prove that you can still do the pressure equalization. So we're going to change over to Los Angeles at just prior to Gabi. So we've got a bit to go. Right, there we go. So that's Dublin Airport, as you recognize. Chewing gum is actually better, Sunshine. All right, so let me find Tallinn. Now, again, that approach was at nighttime. It was windy, and so it was a challenge. After a long, long day, and that was a Neo as well. Nice. Does your company approve filming on the flight deck? Yes, it does. As long as it doesn't interfere with the controls, it's fine. Oh yes, so the 747 was absolutely amazing to fly, and I would love to fly it again if I can. Yeah, absolutely. Again, I feel very privileged and fortunate to have that career. So yeah, definitely.
2,500.
Oh yes, Enshai, I can imagine. The pain is so intense if you have real issue with the pressure in the ears. That can be extremely painful. Oh yeah, Brennell, absolutely. Same for people that go diving. I mean, like in the sea diving. So the issue with the approach there was it was not just only wind, but it's also raining, and threats, right? Fatigue, being tired. That was definitely the case there that evening. No, I don't. I rarely film actually. These films are actually already a couple of years old. That was taken in 2020, February 2020, and I've had. Yeah, I think I have like 25 recordings all in all. Yeah, the strobe lights, nice. Yeah, now I can see the rain coming in.
Oh,
Captain Delta, no, I'm not. I may sound a bit English or British because I've actually lived in England for quite some time. I did my O and A levels back then in the UK. Some sort of best times in my life I spent over there. Oh yeah, Nico, absolutely. The Brits adopted him. Back then they have, definitely, yeah. Yeah, I love that. Brennell, yes. So, in general, Brennell, it's always a bit of an issue trying to keep alert, at a certain level. So have what we call a certain arousal level, so not drop below that. Because, like I say, if something goes wrong suddenly, it's tough to get your mind and everything up to speed again. Captain Delta, well, I don't know. They've got some fantastic pilots there. I guess you would have to be a test pilot or something. And really experienced to fly for the president. What sim is that? Yeah. We talked about that. Microsoft Flight Sim 30 or 2035 or something. So we are Delta running. We're just doing a quick fuel check here. So we've got 4.5. So 5. And we are at 45 flight time. So we're right on time. That's all fine.
Above.
Yeah, you can see how we're battling the, and I think I was pilot flying in this case.
Minimum. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. Retard.
Right, so let's get the sound of the sim back. Just doing a fuel check. So Delta Romeo Kilo 2212. We're right with 2212. We have 4.5 tons of fuel in the tanks, and so that's 1 ton more than required right now. So yeah, that coincides with that. So the fuel flow here looks actually pretty good. Yeah, Delta for sure. Oh yeah, absolutely. So in any case, I mean, we talked about crosswind landings today. So guys, there's a time when you can grease a landing and use up a little bit of the touchdown zone, right? So you have a dry runway, long runway. You know, you can do that, but there's also a time when it doesn't make sense to go for a greaser. Right, wet runways is one of those instances where you want to have a positive touchdown so that the wheels get contact with the asphalt, so you don't have aquaplaning. You have a wheel spin up, get the spoilers going, etc., etc. So it's definitely, and also you want to avoid flaring the aircraft for too long and then being subjected to that crosswind, and the crosswind maybe blowing you off the center line and getting you into a drift. So
4963 Golf.
So yeah, so that's the thing, right? You want to make sure that yeah, you don't flare for too long. So nice positive touchdown, not a hard landing, but just a nice positive touchdown, and a quick touchdown. Because again, if you touch down, you lower the nose. With the nose gear steering, you have more control of keeping the aircraft on the center line as well. can I get drone? I don't know why my... Yeah, for some reason here my viewpoints are completely messed up. Oh, switch off the autopilot again, 100%. Nope. Still on. I think that's the key. Ah, there we go. I know which button it is now. That's the autopilot button. Yeah. Okay, so there you go. Tail strike in the flare. Yes, of course. So always so any any gusts can mean a wind direction change as well. So imagine if you have decrapped the aircraft, so you point the nose away from the wind, and you have a drop in airspeed that way. All right, and imagine then the wind maybe shifting a little bit more to the behind. You lose another couple of knots of wind or airspeed, and then you try to recover the sudden loss of lift by pulling back on the stick, and then actually risking a tail strike. Yeah, that can quickly happen. Yeah. It's so strange. How come I can't? Alright, I don't know where that button has gone to. Right, so let's prepare now for the arrival. We got another 45 minutes to go, but still, we are starting to get onto the arrival route into LA. So let's show you that. So here we are, coming up to Gabel. It's going to be some higher terrain to the east of Los Angeles. And so Gabel, I don't see any restrictions here. The first one is Hollywood, 320 or below. So let me, let's check the FMS for that. So, so Hollywood, yeah, 320 below. That's in. The next one is Brune at 280 knots between level 240 and 300. That's correct. Avatar between 190 and 240. That's correct. And then we've got Day 17 above. Correct. What up? What up at 15 above, correct. Neil, 14 above, and then we've got Seaview at 14.
Southwest 6079, contact Los Angeles Center 124.62. It's good to see you again.
124.62, same. Take care, and I'll see you soon from Southwest 6079. Bye bye. Lovely. So that's LA Center now, different controller. LA Center, good afternoon, Southwest 6079, level 340.
Level 6079, Los Angeles Center, roger.
Right, there we go. So let's get back to checking the arrival, very important. Brenold, hang on. Brenold asks, what's the highest descent rate for the cabin altitude in normal operation in Airbus? 500 feet per minute, Brenold. So average would be 350. But I've seen it high as 500 feet per minute. It shouldn't really go much above that in normal automatic operation. So we've got Seaview. Yeah, Seaview was the last one between 12 and 14,000 at 270 knots. That's correct. From there, we're going to go transition onto the ILS. Go towards Skull, 10,000 above. Correct. Then we go to Decor, 9,000 above. So we have to look here on this profile now. So 9,000 at Decor. Bree at 8,000 above, correct. Then we've got Palak, 7,000 above. Step down Livin, 6,000. Brook, 5,000, Mercy 4,000, Kobe 2,200, and then we are in the final descent towards the runway 251 inbound track. And the missed approach is 251 initially, and then we intercept the radial 260 to RAFs. So outbound Los Angeles to RAFs, and they're into the holding, and we climb only 2,000 feet.
34.2, we'll see you.
So that's all correctly programmed. Fantastic.
Good night, Black Box.
Lee, ja, vielen Dank. Nice of you to join until this late hour. Lee, all the best. Hope all is going well with school. Oh, Jesus Christ.
SoCal approach, the Oxnard.
That was a nice change
actually, the Camarillo altimeter is 2989. Let me know when you have the weather for Oxnard.
In wind or weather, whatever. Blimey.
So 520 Sierra clear, direct Oxnard.
Hey, thank you much, Lee. See you soon.
768 Foxtrot Sierra, connect departure.
Right, let's have the aircraft descend down again. Yep.
6079, send via the Hollywood 1 arrival.
We'll descend via the Hollywood 1 arrival, Southwest 6079. Okay, so that's simple enough. So that means, and that's, again, that's in order to have...
768 Foxtrot Sierra, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb maintain 4000.
To have the controller reduce the workload. And so we're cleared to descend via the Hollywood 1. So that means we'll accept all of these, or respect all of these restrictions that we just briefed. And we are cleared down to Zebu, which is between 12 and 14,000. So the lowest is going to be 12,000. So there we go. It's still a bit to go until we hit our descent point. So if we go to
768 Foxtrot Sierra, turn right heading
progress
010,
page,
and
top
that will be
descent
vectors for Van Nuys.
is 84 miles. .84 miles. Cool. So let's have a look. Where are we? Well, don't really see much. Where are we? Anything interesting? Gabble. 29 Palms is an airport we know about. But apart from that, so 14.2. Let me dial that in.
Foxtrot Sierra, Roger. Expect that from Jurex.
Right, that's not receiving. On set number 2, I want to do and dial in Los Angeles VOR, which is 13.6. So let's do that. 30.6. Also, I'm going to dial in the inbound course already, because I don't see any other use of the course selector here. So 251.
768 Foxtrot Sierra, connect SoCal approach 134.2. Walker 590, contact Oakland Center 127.45.
Contact Oakland 12745. Goodbye, Walker 590.
Alright, cool. And that's done, that's done.
768 Foxtrot Sierra, SoCal approach, Camarillo altimeter 2989er, information whiskey is current.
Right, let's have a look for the weather. So let's update the infos here. So Los Angeles Airport information Sierra, 250 at 10, 2990, arriving 24 right, 25 left. So 24 right is our arrival runway. Expecting ILS. So vectors.
Van Juliet Sierra, fly heading 260,
visual approach.
vector visual approach runway 25.
Right. So
768 Foxtrot Sierra, turn left heading 320.
So I can already dial in 2990 here. Pre-select that. 2990. The minimum for the approach is as follows. So our minimum Cat 1 is 330. straight in 24 right, 330. Hey, EasyJet Sim Pilot. Yeah, very kind of you to join, EasyJet Sim Pilot. So I hope I'm not being taken the wrong way. Again, I didn't want to bash anything you said. I know it's a tough issue to talk about, but yeah, I did point out a couple of things that, in my opinion, yeah, you quoted a bit wrong. But all in all, like I said, I do agree with your inputs regarding the viewpoint and the missing of peripheral vision. So it's extremely difficult here in the Sims to actually understand how far you're actually drifting. So what's the difference between the track and the actual heading? So that's something I've noticed many times, actually commented on many times. I agree on that.
Sierra 76 Foxtrot Sierra, clear check Jurex, cross Jurex at 4,000, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 26 approach.
Yeah, and I know I guess it's a bit difficult to kind of understand if you haven't experienced the real world aircraft behaving in a certain manner after touchdown. So what's missing, of course, is the G load feeling of an aircraft. And again, if you touch down, if you're in let's say an A320 that's at 60 tons, when you touch down in the real aircraft, and you can actually feel how the mass is actually straightening up the nose of the aircraft, so that the tires and everything getting contact with the ground are already pulling the nose towards the track of the aircraft. Not completely, but you can feel it, and yeah, these things are obviously missing in the flight sim. Brendel says, oh really? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, EasyJet Sim Pilot. Yeah, big shout out. So guys, if you do not know EasyJet Sim Pilot, make sure to check out his channel on YouTube. Yeah, so he does make fantastic videos, some great tutorials. He live streams as well, so by all means, please check out his channel.
50 Juliet Sierra, turn right heading 270.
Brennell says the controller's talking so fast. Yeah, I guess you get used to it. For me, Brennell, so if I'm going back on long range, I know that I'm going to be flying to the US. So it's good for me, good practice to to get used to the speed of the how fast they're talking, and also with regards to the clearances that they give out and the procedure. So that's always good practice for me. Street, no. So I don't want to be misunderstood. It's difficult for someone who's not a professional pilot to make a tutorial video and not fall into the trap of quoting something which may not be exact. So for anyone that is not a real pilot and acquiring all that knowledge as a non-professional is fantastic, right? It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of studying, so kudos. So that's a good thing. It's just that when I hear something and I can say from my real world experience that I think it's a bit different,
12 to 11 o'clock, 15 miles.
Then I'll quote it and I'll say it. Yeah, all good, Street, all good. It's just the thing is, so it's always, you always have to be careful, right, with touching these subjects. So all fine. And in the end, guys, we're all sharing the same passion, right? And that's flight simulation. That's why we're here, right? We're not here for the real world flying. We're here for the flight simulation. So, and enjoying the moment, enjoying the cool moments that we have in a flight sim, be it cool scenery or be cool weather, cool approaches, that sort of stuff, right?
502 Sierra, I have our cancellation received, maintain VFR.
EasyJet SimPilot says, thank you, mate, peace with a long time ago, but Microsoft brought it close. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but the cool thing is, so EasyJet SimPilot, the cool thing is that you guys are a lovely connection, right, between real world flying and then simulation flying, and showing people, you know, the non-professionals, showing them that you can acquire an amazing amount of knowledge, if you want to, that is. So everybody is you know, is allowed to dive in as deep as they want. And if they just want to mess about with the aircraft, it's fine. You know, you don't have to learn that much, but you can. I mean, these simulators will give you the option to really go really deep into system knowledge or system simulation, which is so cool. I absolutely agree on that. If that weren't the case, I wouldn't be here. You know, I would be bored using these flight sims. Exactly, Street. So exactly, that's what I'm saying. There's room for all of that. All right.
Juliet Sierra,
and the thing is,
134.95.
so Street, I mean, for me, for example, if you know, if I communicate the fact that I'm a real-world A320 captain, people have a certain expectation, right? So I can't mess about with certain things. I can't, you know, I will always be quoted as a real-world captain. So of course my streams, you know, my streams are in a different nature, and of course will not be entertaining as we see many of the others, you know, flight sim streamers, which do great streams. I enjoy those as well.
Juliet Sierra, Oxnard Tower, straight in runway 25.
It's your hometown in UK. No, it's not. It's in Germany.
Left close traffic and
it's near Bremen, North Germany. Yeah, and EasyJet SimPilot.
995.
I completely agree. I mean, Mike's Flight Sim has a lot to offer.
Today, American 995.
So especially visually, and let's keep fingers crossed. And we talked a bit earlier about one thing that we all really want to have, and that is a proper working weather radar. If there's any feature I really miss,
995, SoCal
it is the weather radar system working properly.
2990 after Seaview, cleared ILS.
Because how cool would that be if you had these weather radar cells, you know, or returns, so you could see the thunderstorms moving along. And then, you know, you can see it moving towards the airfield, just like in the real aircraft, right? You see it moving towards an airfield, so you can say, okay, I'm not going to risk the approach. I'm going to go into holding pattern and wait until that has passed. It'll take about 10-15 minutes. I have the fuel, right? And then you know, it just adds so much to immersion if that were the case. Is this live? Yeah. Well, I mean, what do you mean live? Oh yes, we are live streaming. Yeah, we are live. So yeah, we're currently flying the 737. I would love to give you the outside view. I don't know why I can't get into the outside view anymore. What's happening? There we go. But I can't move around anymore. Track AR, zoom type. Smart, no, default, external view, default. How can I go into... Yeah, it's all broken for me. Yes, it is live. Yeah. Right, we've reached our top descent here. So now what we should do, we need to make sure that we are sticking to all of the restrictions. So the first restriction was Hollywood 320 below. That's the first restriction. So we keep an eye on that now. Yeah, Freda, we do, but they've already said, for some reason, that they see it as being fixed. So showcase drone camera press F5 to restart it. Hold on. Yeah. So F5 is not doing it for me for some reason. Smart cam. Smart cam. Yeah, so for some reason I can't move out anymore. Reset position, that doesn't work. Cockpit. Fixed lock. I don't know. Thank you much to EasyJet Sim Pilot. Thanks for hanging out. Take care. And once again, a big shout out to EasyJet Sim Pilot. Oh, Pirate Fort, nice. Yeah, enjoy that. So the cool thing is, if you already practice in you know, in the 737 simulator, be it the PMDG or be it the Zebo and X-Plane, it really helps already, right? Roblox. I don't know. Not know what do you mean with Roblox. Sorry. Cool. So minimums we've stuck there. So the minimum was 330 feet. So I'm going to put Barrow 330 feet. There we go, minimum is set. For the approach, let's do a flat 30 landing, shall we? So speed is going to be 147 plus 5, so 152 should be the approach speed. We're going to have a long runway. It's about 2,700 meters long. However, now Zulu would be a good point to vacate. Zulu Echo. If not Alpha 4. So I'm going to go with auto brake 3. See how that goes.
Sierra 768 Foxtrot Sierra, execute the published must approach procedure. Contact point Magoo departure.
You really want to join the DFS? German. Well, I mean, German language in general is not the easiest language to learn. I don't think it's the hardest, but yeah, it does take some effort, yeah, unfortunately. So Hollywood, there we go. Hollywood 320 below. We are below that. And next one is Brune between 300 and 240. And then next window behind that is 240, 190. So currently looks alright with the descent. Let's do a recall check. Recall is checked. Landing altitude pretty much 0. Elevation is 120.
Sierra 768 Foxtrot Sierra, plan to departure. Radar contact, when able to say intentions. Say intentions when able.
Isn't that Palm Springs back there? It is, isn't it?
508 Juliet Sierra runway 25 cleared for the option. I'll get you the well, let's give you the departure frequency.
That must be Palm Springs, yeah, I'm pretty sure about that. Yeah, it is. Actually, it's ahead of us. Heh. I'm confused, but that looks like Palm Springs. Yeah, there's the airport. That's it. So it's not there, but there. Okay, so there's Palm Springs Airport there. Cool. Oh, hang on. Can we get Alt F3? Cleared for the option, Brennelt, means you can choose whether you want to do low approach or touch and go. So the controller doesn't really mind.
768,
as long as it's not a full stop.
4,000, expect vectors aren't as Zulu runway 26. Expect actually vectors for Cessna.
So if you want to do full stop, you have to tell him. Otherwise, you know, you can ask a low approach, touch and go, and he will say clear the option.
Say Foxtrot Sierra, turn left heading 230.
Street, I don't know. So I think the issue is that they're not opening up the API for external
995, contact SoCal approach 124.9.
Developers like Active Sky, so hi-fi simulations with Active Sky. And I'm sure that Active Sky will, or hi-fi simulations will be really upset about the fact that they're not able to implement their
American 995, SoCal approach Los Angeles altimeter 29990.
Well, Lewis, that's the thing. So normally I would think that should be a bit higher than the actual elevation, but then again, I mean, yeah.
Sierra 768 Foxtrot Sierra, turn left heading 0.
So you want to make sure that there's a bit more pressure. Actually, no, that should be below then. So you want a bit more pressure in the aircraft than the outside pressure, so you have no pressure bumps when you land. Those should have been off, actually. Alright.
8 Juliet Sierra, contact point Magoo departure 124.7.
So descent checklist, landing altitude 100 feet set, recall check, auto brake is 3, landing data VREF 330 feet, minimums set, and the approach speed VREF 147, flaps 30. Approach briefing is completed. Is that Big Bear Lake somewhere here, this region?
50 Juliet Sierra, plan to get departure, radar contact, maintain VFR, the Camarillo altimeter 29089er.
And then there's Ontario on the way, that's our alternate airport. Good, so 240 below 19.
768 Foxtrot Sierra, traffic 1 o'clock,
above.
2 miles eastbound to Bonanza at 3000 VFR.
Yes, they are default clouds now. With the latest update, they have improved
Foxtrot Sierra
even more. So these are clouds on on ultra settings, and def looks like 3D clouds, like nice and fluffy, nice and.
Alpha 6079, contact SoCal approach 132.37.
132.37. Thank you, Southwest 6079. 3237. SoCal approach. There you go. SoCal approach. Good afternoon. Southwest 6079 on the Hollywood 1 arrival, passing level 213.
South 679 SoCal approach, Los Angeles altimeter 29990 after CVU cleared ILS runway 24 right approach.
Altimeter 2990 and after CVU cleared the ILS 24 right approach, Southwest 6079. Right, so that means we are already, and that's the cool thing about this, so we are already cleared completely for the approach. So the previous controller cleared us for the arrival, which ends at ZView, and from there we've just been cleared now the approach. So there's no more requirement for him to say give us any altitude clearances, because we've been cleared via that approach. Now he can restrict that if he gets traffic somewhere and he wants us to level off at some point. He can tell us that, but I've actually flown this approach in real life, so coming over Palm Springs, Ontario, and exactly like that happens. So you get these step downs. It's really, really cool, really neat. Big Bear is on Lima 35 to the right. Yeah, I wish I could go a little bit more on the outside view.
Ontario clearance delivery citation 52
Good
Lima
night,
Mike request.
Black Box.
Lewis.
Go ahead.
Nice.
Roger, I need to reposition my
have a great
airplane
trip.
over to Brackett, which is just 9
Lovely.
miles
Take care.
west
787
of
as
here.
well.
Can
Nice.
I coordinate that VFR
Nice.
flight with Tower, or do you need
Yeah, have
to
a great
coordinate?
trip and a great flight.
No, it's the normal clearance delivery request through Ontario.
So it's telling me
VFR and expect to be handed off directly to Brackett Tower.
unable 270 knots.
Okay, 5 Lima
I'm
Mike.
not sure what
welcome.
the reason
You
is.
can connect ground for taxi. 2 Lima Mike.
So max 270. So 250 is fine. So 17 above. Now we're coming in on the transition level. Transition level. So we're going to go
American 995, contact Los Angeles Center.
2990.
Contact Los Angeles Tower 120.95.
12095, American 995.
12095. Let's pre-select that.
LA Tower, good evening, American 995, South Say GG 25 left.
American 995, Los Angeles Tower 124010, runway 25 left, go to land.
Go land 25 left, American 995.
Oh yeah. This is also really, really cool. So it's like a valley you're coming in on, and it's just so many towns and roads and everything. At nighttime, it's amazing. It's just a sea of light. And somewhere in the distance there, we have the airport. It's still a long ways to go. But also, I remember the feeling when after a 10-hour flight, you're finally approaching your destination, and mostly daytime because of the schedule with the track system. Alrighty, so coming to sea view there. Then
508 Juliet Sierra, contact
it's a
SoCal
right
approach
step.
134.2.
342508 Juliet Sierra, thanks.
And currently 61 miles. I'm going to pre-dial the ILS here, so 18, let's see, 108.5.
Ontario ground, citation 52 Lima Mike. I'm about midfield on the south side, taxi to active with Tango.
There we go, pre-selected.
52 Lima Mike, Ontario ground, runway 26 left, taxi via Sierra Whiskey. Copy Sierra Whiskey, can I get Sierra Tango for an early departure? 52 Lima Mike, runway 26 left at Tango, taxi via Sierra Tango. Sierra Tango, 52 Lima Mike.
Again, it's just the level of detail you get. It's just crazy good. That is just so neat.
508 Juliet Sierra, SoCal approach, Van Nuys altimeter 2987. And what is your plan for transition to Bravo?
87, we're going to stay up at 75 for a few more minutes, drop down to 55 and request the coastal route.
I think 120.
Sierra Roger, remain outside the
Sunshine.
Bravo airspace until advised. Report when established on the coastal route southeastbound at 5,500.
Remain outside of the Bravo, as advised, Wilco 5008 Juliet Sierra.
Sierra 768 Foxtrot Sierra, traffic 1 o'clock, 3 miles, westbound, VFR, altitude 4,600, type unknown.
Looking with the traffic, 8 Foxtrot Sierra.
Alright, let's have a look. We're still strapped in. There we go. And I'm already going to put the landing lights on. High traffic area. Hang on, I can do that. Come on. Alright, let's do this one. Right, drag required, it says. Not 100% sure why. Alright, let's get some drag then.
Foxtrot Sierra, no traffic longer factor, connect SoCal approach 134.2.
We're within that window.
1342, 8 Foxtrot Sierra, thank you.
Right, that's weird. You've got a,
SoCal approach, Sierra 768 Foxtrot Sierra, level 4000.
that is weird. He's climbing.
Sierra 768 Foxtrot
opposite.
Sierra, SoCal approach, Camarillo altimeter 2989er.
I'm going to put the speed brakes in.
2989er for Camarillo, 8 Foxtrot Sierra, thank you.
He's at 11.5. He's still climbing.
Sierra 8 Foxtrot Sierra, climb maintain 5,000.
Climb maintain 5,000, 8 Foxtrot Sierra.
Right, now we're at 10,000 above. Ooh. Alright, let's look out for him.
0738 Fox, clear Cessby, cross Cessby at 5,000, clear on F0, runway 26 approach.
Clear direct Cessby, cross at 5,000.
I'm actually surprised.
Yeah, 268 Fox, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 26 approach.
Can't see him.
Clear RNAV Zulu 26 approach, 85.0, thank you.
Ooh.
American 995,
Papa,
looking for the cross.
I have
American 995, right turn at Juliet, cross 25 right at Juliet. Join Charlie on the other side to parking and monitor ground 121.75. See you, buddy. Alright, we'll do all that. See ya. Cross 25 right, American 995.
I have no idea where that traffic is.
What a readback. The jet pilot readback.
Is that him there?
Hey, Fox, right turn immediately, please. Right turn heading 120, you're heading into terrain.
Right turn, 85.
Well, that was weird. Maybe that's a drone or something, I don't know.
Hey, Foxtrot, are you able to direct Cessby?
So, Skull,
I'm heading direct
10,000, so let's go and do VNAV again.
Hey, Foxtrot, let's do this. Turn right heading 130 and clear direct Cessby when able, you're still cleared for the approach.
130, clear direct on the approach, 85.
Right, speed brakes out. So 10,000 above there, and then we've got 9,000 above there, and we're going to descend all the way down now to 2,200 feet. Yeah, that traffic put me off a bit. I didn't want to descend any further, so that's all right. 2,200 here. That view though, right? Incredible. So we're coming back into the path. We're still a bit far out, so VNAV path, FMC speed, right. So I'm not going to press the approach mode just yet. IF control means if you are working in a two-man environment.
6079, contact SoCal approach 124.9er.
124.9, Southwest 6079. So that means.
Foxtrot here, traffic 12 o'clock, 3 miles northwestbound, VFR altitude 4,600, type unknown.
Oh, sorry, what was the figures again?
Looking for traffic 85, yeah.
Or 124? Was it 24.9? Oh, sorry, Southwest 6079. Just confirm the frequency again.
South 679, contact SoCal approach 124.9er.
24.9, thanks. Yeah, I was distracted there. Right, 24.9. And we have information. SoCal approach, good afternoon. Southwest 6079. And we've got information Sierra on the ILS 24 right.
Southwest 6079, SoCal approach, Los Angeles altimeter 2990.
2990, thank you, Southwest 6079. Right, we're a bit fast here. Let's slow down again. PMDG, drag model hitting in.
Ontario Tower, citation November 52 Lima Mike. We are
30 miles.
Short at Tango, and we're VFR.
So you got 7,000 above.
52 Lima Mike, Ontario Tower, runway 26 left at Tango, clear for takeoff. Proceed direct bracket.
Let's do speed intervention here. Let's slow down.
Left and proceed direct to bracket 52 Lima.
Yeah, so regarding IF control, so when you have a TCAS alert, so traffic advisory, you say, if it doesn't have automatic TCAS, you say TCAS IF control, meaning both pilots fully understand who's going to fly the recovery. Just in case you get a resolution advisory, where you have to fly a procedure.
5002, check your frequency. You look like you're on Point Magoo still. SoCal on 134.2, please.
I don't know when that got switched. We're on 34.2 now,
crazy,
and established on the radial southeast band at 5,500.
That is nuts. That just looks so good.
Juliet, Roger, you appear to be
the Captain Black
significantly
Box
west of the radial. You're kind of aiming at the shoreline right now.
Could new subscribers please make their way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks,
You're about 4
and
miles
premium
west
flight
of the
infotainment
LAX
will be
323
served.
radial right now.
Thank you.
So now I have a glide slope indication and a localizer indication there. 23 miles out. Thank you so much, Sim Caesar. You're so kind. Another gifted sub. This time to Quas. Please say a big thank you to Sim Caesar. And if you don't know Sim Caesar, please, guys, make sure to check out his channel. Yeah, so I'm trying to get rid of some of the speed here. What's the placard for flaps 1? Let's have a look here. 250 knots, so too fast for flaps 1. Right, but it should slow down now. Come on. Man.
Yeah, 305 Echo Lima.
Thank you,
Los
Reynolds,
Angeles
for the shout
Tower,
out.
Maintain 12000. The Canyon altimeter 3022. Information Echo is current.
Right, we can go down all the way to 2,200 now. Well, after Mercy, and then I'm going to go with level change just to have the aircraft slow down here.
Okay, 5 Lima, thanks. Expect
There's the
visual approach
airport.
runway 3.
Yeah, let's go level change here. So level change, MCP speed, 4,000. Now we can go down. Let's go approach mode. Got lock, VOR lock, flaps 1. Speed is checked, flaps 1.
Ontario 52 Lima, Mike. Am I cleared over to bracket frequency?
52 Mike, sorry about that. Connect bracket tower.
Going to bracket tower, 52 Lima, Mike.
It's just way too clean.
Camarillo Tower, 128.2, radar services
So
terminated.
flaps 5, also 250 knots.
12828, back that 0, thank you.
Bracket tower, this is 52 Lima, Mike. We're about 3 miles east of the field, like land on 26 left.
52 Mike, bracket tower, you able straight in, 6 left. You want to make
Right,
a
one
left
glide slope, on localizer, and the missed approach only goes to
Mike, make a left traffic, runway 26 left, runway 26 left, clear to land.
Left close
2,000
traffic,
missed approach is set.
Left, 52 Lima, Mike.
Right, so now we are getting
Yeah, 52 Mike, runway 26 left, clear to land.
downtown LA.
Clear to land, 26 left, 52 Lima, Mike.
Southwest 6079, connect Los Angeles Tower, 133.9er.
33.9, thanks a lot, Southwest 6079. 339er.
Camarillo Tower 0768, Foxtrot Sierra inbound.
It's buzzing, right? I mean, I love it when it's so busy.
0768, Foxtrot Sierra, Camarillo Tower, wind 26008, runway 26, clear to land.
26 clear land, 8 Foxtrot Sierra, thank you.
Right, we've still got speed brakes out. Look how it's slowly, really slowly reducing the speed. Gears coming down.
5,500 on top of the Class Bravo airspace.
Hey Diego! I like the Alberquerque scenery, yes, I do.
Subscriber experience. Could new subscribers please make their way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium
LA Tower,
flight
good
entertainment
afternoon,
will be
Southwest
served.
6079,
Thank
ILS 24
you.
right.
Southwest 6079, Los Angeles Tower, wind 24010, runway 24 right, clear to land.
24 right, clear to land, Southwest 6079. Right, there we go. Flaps are already 25, so let's go flaps 30, final setting. And let's slow down to
Air 305 Echo Lima, right heading 340, vectors visual approach runway 3, descend and maintain 10,000.
Let's arm the spoilers. And let's do that.
Bonanza 508 Juliet Sierra, contact SoCal approach 134.9er.
Altimeter, what he said, 2990, landing checklist, start switches, continuous, speed brake is armed, green light. We have the landing gear down, 3 green, and flaps 30, green light. Let's go do some flying.
Second approach, 508 Juliet Sierra, 5,500.
There we go.
Bonanza 508 Juliet Sierra, SoCal approach, Los Angeles altimeter 2990.
Thank you.
Oh. How do I oh, let's do it this way. There we go. Here we go. Alrighty. So yoke. Right, almost face rewheel.
King Air 305 Echo Lima, cleared visual approach runway 3.
So let's see, wind, there's not much crosswind though, so. Oh, that was a big lag. Fine. So, Diego, thank you so much for your resub, and yeah, I do think Albuquerque is worth it. It's a great scenery. Trying to get a feel for the trim here. Getting slightly high, correcting, not more than 1,000 feet per minute. Come on, there we go. Updraft again. So battling the wind gusts, although there shouldn't be many wind gusts here. 8 knots of wind is not. Again, I just feel that Microsoft is just overdoing it.
Cricket Tower, 5 Lima Mike, we're clear at Echo on the south.
Unless you have like real strong thermals.
Mike, taxi to parking via Sierra, main frequency.
Sierra main frequency, 5 Lima Mike.
400.
A bit fast, correcting. Yeah, guys, it's just overdone now.
300.
Good performance though, nice and smooth on my end.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Come on. Hold. There we go. Spoilers, reverse green, and decel. Close the reverses, auto brake is still active. Yeah, quite happy with that. Manual brakes. So let's see. Come on, auto brake off.
Southwest 6079, I go left to Alpha Alpha, taxi to parking via Alpha Alpha and Echo.
Left Alpha and then Alpha Alpha Echo to parking, Southwest 6079. Thank you.
And I had a brain slip there. South 679, you can cross runway 24 left at Alpha Alpha. On the other side, monitor ground.
Good night.
121.65 and tell some C011.
That's copied. We cross 24 left at Alpha Alpha and 12165 other side. Thank you much. So, quick crossing. Brandon, yeah, good night to you. Thanks for watching. I know it's getting late. What o'clock? Blimey. So Echo is going to be the first one to the left. Woo!
305 Echo Lima, radar services terminated.
Gonzalez
Tower 119.0.
On that crossing. So the only thing I can, the handling of the aircraft was fine in the sense that so the inputs I made, control inputs, all okay. No complaints there.
Tower,
my only complaint
Echo Lima
remains with the gust simulation. So the wind simulation, gust simulation, that is just
305 Echo Lima,
too strong.
Tower, runway 3, clear to land.
Way too strong.
Runway 3, 5 Echo Lima.
Camarillo Tower 0768 Foxtrot Sierra going mist. We're going to fly the published mist.
0768 Foxtrot Sierra, execute the published mist approach procedure. Contact plane with departure 124.7.
1247 8 Foxtrot Sierra.
So, big thank you again to Citation Max for joining the flight today. Max, an honor, it really is. And also big thank you to Citation Max for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much for that, my God. And Max, have a great rest of your day, of your wonderful birthday.
7-8 here, expect further clearance.
Yeah, bleib gesund, as we say in Germany.
The time is now 2304.
Stay healthy. All the best. That was a Southwest taxi. Well, then all is good. I'm going to go and taxi towards Terminal 1.
So come find directed this area. If there's any chance we can take an early just out of the Bravo and head over to Torrance, we'll do that.
Nope.
And I will show you the scenery.
On the Cipher Quaz.
And I don't know what I did that I can't reset my outside views. Crying out loud.
50 Juliet Sierra, to maintain 4,500.
4,500, 508 units,
yeah. Okay, so Akmals, the thing is this. So you would get a clearance. So either you get cleared intercept localizer, and then you only press the VO lock. If you get told cleared for the approach, that means you're cleared for the full approach.
50 Juliet Sierra, traffic, 2 o'clock.
And that means
north,
that that you would press the approach button. Another instance where you would just press the VO lock button is where you have a localize indication but no glide slope indication. That can happen as well. And in that case, again, you would only press the VO lock and then later press the approach button. So let's start the APU. Also, I'm going to switch off the strobe lights. Oh, fast taxi.
Good afternoon, Camarillo clearance.
33 knots, 35 knots.
64 Juliet Delta, sitting on the helipad adjacent to Foxtrot and Golf 2. I am equipped slant Golf. I have information X-ray. Type of helicopter is Sierra 61, Sikorsky 61. I will be flying east and south to San Diego Coast Guard Station.
Nice.
I am requesting flight following.
Excellent. I love it.
64 Juliet Delta Camarillo ground. What is the ICAO identifier for your destination?
So that's Delta 9. So Echo 9, Delta 9.
Identifier for my destination is...
Yeah, so one more. Delta 8 is where we're
Sierra
head into
Alpha
the...
November. 64 Juliet Delta.
Okay, you're just going to the Coast Guard ramp at the San Diego Lindbergh Airport. Copy. 64 Juliet Delta, departure frequency 124.7, squawk 2321.
How cool is that? That's PilotEdge. That is just, professional service. I have to admit, I do want to do some VFR flying again on a PilotEdge. That's quite a buzz as well. Right, let's go and head towards the...
64 Juliet Delta, did you copy?
Yes, I just read that back. Apparently my radio wasn't transmitting. Departure frequency 124.7, squawk 3231. 64 Juliet Delta.
Some information
helicopter 64 Juliet Delta, squawk 2321, 2321.
Parking bays.
Roger, 2321, 64 Juliet Delta.
Let's go 14.
Feedback correct.
Medium. No, follow me, please.
Hello, Bonanza 508 Juliet Sierra, 5 miles southeast with Sierra inbound, full stop.
That's 508 Juliet Sierra,
14. That's our
straight in runway 29 right, report 3 mile final.
Fantastic.
Straight in 29 right, we'll go 508 Juliet Sierra.
Yeah, Aerofly on PilotEdge, you have some great VFR rides that can do, kind of check rides.
Canyon Tower, 5 Echo Lima, going around. We can do a VFR pattern.
So that gives you
great close traffic, and runway 3, you're still clear to land.
A great way to learn VFR flying and learn the procedures. There we go.
64 Juliet Delta to Camarillo clearance.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to be flying the LA West and LA East helicopter routes along the coast. Do I need a special permission for that, or is it just, it's going to be VFR. I'm going to be at or below 1500.
Yeah, well, if it's a Bravo transition for the helicopter, you can expect a Bravo clearance from SoCal approach, but you'll facilitate that when you talk to SoCal.
Roger that. Thank you. 64 Juliet Delta.
Nice. So...
508 Juliet Sierra, runway 29 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 29 right, 508 Juliet Sierra.
Let's keep the forward pump left side running for the APU. That's all off. That's all off. That's cool. And let's get deboarding. Yeah, the cat ratings exactly. Yeah. That was a cool flight. Really loved the professionality atmosphere. Let's go deboard.
The boarding requested.
So is jetway? Oh, jetway is working. Fantastic. Cool. Now, why don't I get into the outside view anymore? So let's go with the shutdown checklist. Fuel pumps off, propede off, hydraulic panel set, flaps up.
Passengers deboarding.
Parking brake is on, engine start levels cut off, weather radar. Let's put everything off here. So stand by. And that's all off. Shutdown checklist completed. Right, let me see why I can't get back into my external camera view, see if we're crying out loud. External. So, F5. Yeah, so I can't move the camera, the camera anymore, which is really annoying. Auto, manual, smart camera. Showcase, free camera. Ah, there we go, found it. We are back in business. Cool. So I was going to show the airport, wasn't I?
Romeo, ready to pick up IFR to Burbank.
First of all, look at that lovely, lovely aircraft. Alright, love it. And LA Airport from iniScenes. And no, I'm not sponsored by them.
I paid for that. That's only in use when Los Angeles C stops. Los Angeles West stops right now, which puts you on the coast. Papa 1 tech route. Can I just give you...
Right, there we go. Yeah, I mean, it's a great scenery, right? Construction works there. Yeah, even some of the interior, I'm sure that a lot of you have actually been here in LA. That is a fairly new terminal, isn't it? I don't remember this one. I do remember that we were parked mostly in this alley here. So we got our parking spots here, but I don't remember... Oops, I don't remember that new terminal, South Concourse. I'm pretty sure that's new. That's beautiful. That's lovely made. Look at that. That is pretty nice. Right, night view, of course. Let me give you night colors here. There we go. That looks pretty neat. The Tom Bradley terminal. There we go. I'm sure that a lot of people have already been here. That looks really nice. Right, yeah, so have a get impression of the lighting here. It is nice. Is this a passenger simulator? Yeah. Not bad, is it? Not bad. And I mean, LA Airport, a lot of people will be using this one. I'm pretty sure. Definitely worth getting if you're flying in and out of, you know, these airports in the US more often. Yeah, so I limit my FPS to 30 anyways. So yeah, it is smooth for me. So it definitely remained above 30 all the time. And then with VSync, it syncs up nicely. Yeah, nice and fluid. Yeah. Gorgeous. Look at that. A sea of lights there. Crazy good. Cool. My dear friends, thank you so much for watching. Thanks to my moderators for looking over the stream. Thank you so much. And then a huge shout out again for everyone that has supported today by resubscribing. I welcome the new members, and a big thank you to all the gifted subs from Citation Max and from Sim Caesar. Thank you so much. Brennel as well. Thank you for the gifted sub as well from your side. And Mark, of course. Mark, thank you so much as well. Thank you, guys. The next stream is going to be either on Thursday. So if I'm home on Thursday, I will stream. Stay tuned. Like I said, I have reserved duty, unfortunately, so difficult for me to predict when I'm going to be home and whatnot. But looking forward to next streams. Looking forward to finding out some new interesting stuff. And I am planning to do a shared flight again in the Challenger. But what I need a very brave person. Right? A very brave person to fly with me. So anyone that has a Challenger 650 beta that is available for a shared flight, give me a shout on Discord or here on Twitch, and then we can try out a shared flight. Okay, guys, thank you so much once again. I'll see you again soon. Stay safe, everyone. Stay well. Good night.